and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Bayer Leverkusen, and they take on Milan.
Well, they didn't play at their best last time out, so they'll need a better display today. In such a short campaign, you can't afford to lose two on the bounce.
Benacer. Oh, big opportunity. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Surely! And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Lukke2323. And cutting it out. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. The save was a good one. Trying to deliver it accurately. Ball back with Leverkusen here. Could play it in. This looks more than decent. And a penalty it is. Well, when you're behind in the game, you certainly don't want to be conceding spot kicks. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
And a timely penalty save. It's a short one. Loftus-Cheek. Leao. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Loftus-Cheek. Still could put it away. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty.
Andri. Well, not hard to read that pass. And Pulisic has it. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Good work from the Rossoneri to win the ball back. Could be threatening. Grimaldo. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Milan recovering possession well. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, let's see if something comes of this. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Kusunu. And he's in. Could be. It's opened up for him. And there it is, an almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And taking it away. Oh, that's a really good pass. Well, not to be. He had moved into an illegal position.
Well, it's great that he wants to run in behind, but he has to get the timing right.
Teammates available. Tajani Reinders. Well, they'll see it as very disappointing to give it away as cheaply as that. It's looking promising. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. Fikayo Tomori. This could be troublesome. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Miles from goal. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Benassa. On the ball, Rafael Leao. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Frimpong. And thwarted there following the cross. And a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Kea. And he has options available. But quick thinking defensively. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Granit Xhaka. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Real chance. And it's come off the keeper. And a time for calm on the ball. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Lukke2323. Florian Wirtz. And teammates to play it to. Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Tomori. Rafael Leao. Benassa. Leverkusen unable to hang on to it. And foul it is then. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Lukke2323. They've regained possession. Sheik, able to skip past his man. Delivered into the area here. Well, they survived the attack. Might be a chance to break. And he's through here. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. This looks more than decent. Can he find the net? And a fierce effort, but not accurate enough.
Well, as you said, he went for power, but he's just off target. A bit unlucky, really.
Andri, really getting stuck in. Well, danger here as he runs at them. And he clears it out of harm's way. So, half-time, closing the book on the first half here at the Bay Arena. Well, a really dominant showing by Christian Pulisic so far. Not that that should come as any great surprise.
Yeah, he's certainly carved out plenty of chances. He's tested the keeper on numerous occasions, and he got his reward with that goal. Brilliant stuff from him.
And away they go again. Breathtaking stuff from Milan in the first 45. What will the second half bring us? Well, they'll see it as very disappointing to give it away as cheaply as that. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Pulisic. It needs an accurate cross. He must finish! Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the strike could not get any better. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a goal this is.
Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. That'll be a Leverkusen ball. Very effective pass. Spot on with that tackle. And really pressing their opponents. Lukke2323. He has teammates around him. And he might be through here. Must finish. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, 2-on-1, the keeper has no chance here. As you can see, it's a well-taken goal in the end.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Jovic. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And Pulisic has it. Well, options at the back post here. The cross played over, and work to do defensively. Unable to hold on to the ball, Leverkusen. Throw in for Milan. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. That's not a bad ball. Can he make it count? Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
30 minutes to go then. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Now, who can he play it to? And Pulisic has it. And that is offside. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Tajani Reinders. Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. Determined defending. Got away from Xhaka. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, they need to get bodies back. And Patrick Schick now. And offside it is. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. running with the ball confidently and inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. So making the substitution now. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Magnificent defending. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Real chance. Can he finish? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then from there, the keeper has little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Jovic. Determined defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Takes the shot. And a goal! They just keep believing. Who's to say they can't do it now? And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Opportunity to deliver the cross. The chance is on. Oh, a fantastic save. But the offside flag has gone up and it grinds to a halt. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Grimaldo. This is looking threatening. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Clattered away. Still looking for space. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Bayer Leverkusen continuing on the front foot. Can they break through? Mike Maignan. He's got to get it away under pressure. Well-timed tackle. Pulisic. And Pulisic has it. What a commitment to defending. And quick thinking defensively. It's a perfect challenge. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Loftus-Cheek. He's got space. And Bayer Leverkusen still on the attack. as the minutes tick away. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Time and the scoreline working against Milan, but they're not out of it. This could level it. Oh, a penalty. Not at all what they wanted, with time running out. And to add insult to injury, it's a booking, Stuart.
Well, I agree with the penalty. I'm not quite so sure about the yellow card, though.
An opportunity to level matters. Well, there's no getting away from it. A very poorly taken penalty.
Well, that's missed by a long way. I'm not sure what he was thinking about there.
And he's through here. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
And he has options available. Can he finish? He can't hold on to it. And there it is, the final whistle. A superb result today. Much needed 3 points. And it's game on again in the title chase.
Well, as you said, they needed that, didn't they? If they'd have lost today, the title race was probably all over. But this makes it interesting now. What a contest we have on our hands.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
This could be troublesome. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. And he might be through here. Must finish. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Real chance. Can he finish? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Still looking for space. And Bayer Leverkusen still on the attack as the minutes tick away. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see? This could level it. And to add insult to injury, it's a...